Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Ellie with Planning and Finances, and today's video is a mid-month check-in on our August budget. So let's see how we're doing. So on the income side of things, we have received our children's allowance. In Ireland we receive €140 per child per month on the first Tuesday of every month. So I have two girls, so that gives me €280. Mortgage tax relief I have received as we've paid our mortgage for this month. It's $17.87. This is a relief on the interest we pay on our mortgage, and this is not now available anymore and it's completely winding down. Our budget money has been transferred over. So as I said, our mortgage was paid. We usually pay our mortgage on about the 10th of the month. Virgin Media came in at the standard rate. We didn't buy any extra movies this month. Netflix is $11.99. Nothing for electric, and our gas was the only other bill that came out. So that's it for the bills for the first half of the month. So you can see our bills are kind of nicely spread out through the month, and I think this works well if you're paid weekly. As we're paid monthly, it doesn't really bother us or matter, but if you're paid weekly, it's good to have your bills spread out throughout the month, that not everything is hitting one paycheck hard. So we're going to move on to our variable expenses. This is where things can usually go amiss, isn't it? So for food, we're doing pretty good. We're at 221.70. Now my husband has informed me that he is gone to do his big Asian food shop. So my husband is from Mauritius and he cooks a lot of Asian cuisine for himself. He loves his home food and he loves like the Mauritius home cooking. So he'll go into the Asian markets in the city centre and he'll buy like the large bottles of soy sauce and the large bottles of oyster sauce and fish sauce, chili sauce, and then he'll buy like his vegetables that he can't get in the shops here. And I don't eat half of this stuff, but it's a real treat for him to go in and get all these vegetables, and he will come home and like cook up a storm when he has all these things. So he'll usually go in and buy quite a big supply and blow a good chunk of money. So hoping he's not going to blow the whole budget for the month now, but it's okay so far. So next up is petrol. So far we're at 52.40, and I think we'd be well in budget here. Like I think €12 that was actually told for last month. We have eFlow on direct debit. So when we go through the tolls, it builds up and we get billed the next month. And I found that the best way to do eFlow because they're really awful things for forgetting about them. So nothing else here. Oh, hang on. We have gifts is €100. So Krishna hasn't spent anything yet. I told you, he barely spends anything. He's great. Myself now, I spent $34.05. So I went and I had a few drinks at a friend's house. So I got some drinks and I brought a little gift with me. And it was just nice, to be honest with you, to be out and socialising again and having a chat. It's been a long time since I've done that. So it was so enjoyable. It was such a great night. Family days and eating out is $14.15. So my husband goes out to Hope to get his fish out in Hope, and he takes the girls with him, and they go and they play in the playground, and then they go and they get their Bischoffs and they get their fish and their chips. Well, he gets fish and chips and they get chips and sausage, and they eat it outside or in the car coming home if it's a bit miserable. Come on to Ireland, so it's raining half the time, but that's like their little day out with daddy. That's like their little tradition, and that's what they do. If they hear they're going to Hope, they're so happy because they're going to the playground and they're going to get their little takeaway. So it's like a little treat, probably once a month or once every few weeks he does it. Clothes, we haven't bought anything at all because I haven't gotten to the shops yet. And that goes for the school stuff as well, actually. So yeah, I've been really bad and I seriously need to get out and get the rest of the school stuff because they're going back in like a few weeks. I think it's kind of just a real limbo. I don't feel the urgency on going back to school like I normally would. Is anybody else like that? It just, I don't know, feels quite different. I suppose just some places going back into lockdown, it's just a bit uncertain. And credit union and sinking funds, I haven't processed them in yet either. So I think we're in a pretty good position this month. We haven't hit anything in miscellaneous or gone totally rogue on spending money on anything yet. So touch wood, it's been a good month so far. So that's it for the mid-month check-in for the month of August. So I hope you join me at the end of August when we close out the budget, and we're also going to close out our sinking funds then as well, because we have some expenses in our sinking fund this month. We have car insurance, we have car tax, and we have my daughter's birthday. So check back in then. Take care. Bye.